Hey there everybody, and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In this part, we're actually going to be going and exploring the Ayleid ruin Belda, which is one we haven't been to before, in case anyone didn't know. Yeah, but not only that, but we're visiting Harm's Folly as well. Looting a little bit here and there.
Kayleen's grave is outside if you wish to pay your respect. You will be included in my prayers forever. May the divines smile upon you.
This is a change in dialogue if you do, I believe the quest Served Cold. Revenge Served Cold, something along those lines. And we did do that quest, and yeah, Revenge Served Cold. I was looking through my notes really quick. That is the quest to get that dialogue. He's put in a grave in the back, and may my grace protect the valiant. And it even gives you a blessing if you interact with it. I don't know what the blessing is, apparently, but it does give you one. That's kind of sad. Just kind of. Just a little bit. But yeah, the only way to get that dialogue is to return there after a few days of waiting. And we might have already gotten the dialogue, but I traveled there and I realized that I personally did not remember it, and that was quite the pop in there, actually. Wow. So I didn't remember the dialogue, and I thought I'd show it off again. Alright. So Belda is inhabited by conjurers and their Daedra, the same as some previous areas. In fact, it's actually going to become more and more common to see that with some of the other places we're going to explore. But there's only 2 more non-quest related and non-DLC related dungeons, Ayleid dungeons, Ayleid ruins, there we go, that we can explore. Belda has an Ayleid well near it. It appears in ESO, and it does have some lore behind it, which is kind of funny because its second area is named Belda lore. Ha. Yeah, but the Ayleid well should be somewhere nearby. God, I don't remember where. There it is. We don't really need to go there to get a blessing for anything, so we're not gonna. Instead, we're just gonna enter the area. Now, Belda actually has a remarkably high 26 Welkin stones, and it has 1 Varla stone. This is one of those ruins that's kind of just a straight path forward. Yes, you have some areas that you can go and explore, but you're not going to have a big open area to go to. I mean, there is technically one, but it's very straightforward with very little in it. Come on, you. Ooh, hand-to-hand skill increased again. I'm absolutely loving that. Joke was bad. That joke was very bad. Okay. There's no chests in here, just those guys. And they're good to fight to get your skills up. Look at my hand-to-hand skill and heavy armor skill. They're getting up there. I actually don't think I'm going to have it all maxed out before the end of the game now that I look at how my stats are currently progressing, but that's fine. I don't need everything maxed out. Just enough to survive. That is the only chest so far in the dungeon. It feels weird not to not be assaulted room by room with dozens of chests. Hey there, you guys. Right over here. Make sure to lure them into the trap if you can. If you can't, there's no big deal. But they aren't hard to take out if you have a strong enough spell or strong enough equipment. It's just a good idea if you're coming here at a later level and you currently don't have equipment that is up to par. Now, if we go straight back this way, we'll find that we actually can't progress, and it says this gate is opened remotely. And the way to open it is on the other side. So, yeah, we've got to work our way around. Whoa! You are eager, buddy. A little too eager there. You're dead now. Ooh, calipers. Used to find these all over Cyrda. Wait, no. Alright. No, we don't need that. Okay. And this is an area that kind of has a trap in it that really doesn't matter much. It just doesn't, because no matter what happens. Oh, huh, interesting. Actually, we get to examine the trap from below. Cool. There's actually key signs about how decayed this area is compared to the others. Cool. That's actually really cool. As some people might say, cool. Might as well get this over with. There we go. See, I knew it was going to happen either way, so I just wanted to get it out of there. Now, there should be 2 enemies in here. I don't know if both of them are Storm Atronachs or not. I kinda did not recast my Detect Life. Ah, so the other one's a Devilish. Now, he summoned a Clan Fear, but Clan Fear isn't just naturally a part of this. No. Oh! Please get up. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Come on. So, Devilish, as I've said, they're one of the few Daedra I still moderately fear. Is it moderate? No, that's not a good description. I still mildly fear, because they can absorb my spells, and even though I can absorb their spells, my spell absorption is not nearly as good as theirs. And as a primarily mage character, that really puts a hamper on fighting them. Nothing there. Alright, over here. Onwards to Belda lore. Alright, Belda lore is another one of those straightforward areas. We start in the back of the area, and there should be 2 enemies here? I guess not. Maybe just 1 enemy, and I'm misremembering? Let me cast Detect Life. No, there's no second enemy. Oh, that feels strange. Okay. That's acceptable though. I should re-equip a torch. And also take a look at my equipment, because it is very easy for my equipment to break, because I forget to maintain them between episodes at times. Don't do that. Alright. Grab up all the stuff. Now there are 4 treasure chests. Treasure chests. Or as I was about to say before, treasure tests. Okay. 4? Are there 4 or are there 3? Yeah, no, there's just 3. I thought there were 4, but I misremembered. Yeah, just 3. Storm Atronach. Neat. Come here, I want to punch you. How crazy is your favorite soldier? Well, my favorite soldier goes in and fist fights Daedra to death, and then occasionally I find him punching a Storm Atronach. What? Just imagine listing off the exploits of several of the Elder Scrolls protagonists and just listing them off to a regular citizen of Tamriel, and they'll be like, "Huh? Excuse me? He did what?" I find that really funny. Because some of them are very widely... Alright, I had a issue there, and I had to cut some footage. That's kind of... Yeah, it just got really choppy for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, because, like, several of the characters in the Elder Scrolls series... God. Now, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, the Nerevarine. He is a good example. You actually find one of his books in Skyrim telling you that he is not only still alive, but he has set out to try and conquer Akavir. Dude. Well, I mean, he is actually pretty much immortal, so I can't really put blame on him. He's getting a little cocky, though. That is insane. If it's a fight, you want good. Wait, were those the boss enemies? No, they weren't. Okay. I feel better about doing that. Okay. Loot these guys here. Okay, so there's 26 in here, so yeah, okay. I still have some more to get, though. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Welkin stone there. Alright. Yeah, some of the canon of the Elder Scrolls series is kind of odd to me, because we absolutely know, without a doubt, that we become the leader of the Mages Guild in the canon. And even though that's an optional event in the games, we know that as fact because it's referenced in the lore in the later games series of how the leader of the Mages Guild is the one who does several of the heroic actions in this game, and that's interesting to me. It's just weird because it gives you so much choice and so much free roam, and sometimes you do things in a game and you expect it to carry over because you're like, wow, that's cool, but it doesn't. And Elder Scrolls is one of those games that does it. That doesn't carry over everything. Yeah, it feels weird sometimes. Anyways, we're out of here. Belda, we're about out of Belda. Why do I keep stuttering? Jesus. For those of you that don't know, I do have a stutter, and you can probably tell in this episode. This stutter only gets worse the more agitated you get, or more annoyed, or frustrated, or just flustered or stressed out in general. And, I've been having very mild issues with, like, the output of some of the quality of the things I've been doing lately on YouTube, and, recently I started streaming, and I've been having issues with that as well, very mildly. So, like, the mild frustration of that is just seeping into my regular commentary. But, that aside, we do have the lore for this area to cover. Now, Belda also appears in 2nd Era 582 during the Alliance War. It is indeed at that time actually an Ayleid settlement, I believe. In 582, the entrance was sealed, but a necromancer called Goran Veer took up residence at the ruins at the entrance. And he was summoning a lot of Daedra. Various blood fiends and so forth inhabited the regions, actually inhabited the ruins around the region as well. The Daggerfall Covenant, actually a scout for the Daggerfall Covenant, was camped out nearby, and he noted strange sounds coming from the ruins. The military strongholds of Arius Keep and Blue Road Keep were located just to the north and south of the ruins respectively, and were the site of much contention during the Alliance War. I don't know how some of that actually applies to this, because that actually isn't lore for Belda. That's lore for Elder Scrolls Online, and it doesn't really apply. Anyways, by 3rd Era, 433, which is where we are now, the ruins had been opened, but it was inhabited by conjurers and Daedra once more. Thankfully, this time, no necromancers. Looking at you, college. Looking at you, Arcane University, right there in the distance. Alright. If any of you guys like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support my channel, check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description. Don't be afraid to copy and share this link with your friends, or maybe put it on your Twitter or anything like that, especially if you actually liked my video. Well, just thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.